Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another case study breakdown. This is another low effort, hopefully high ROI video for everyone here. And this is actually one of my favorite case studies. We took this jewelry brand here in question, and this is over the span of a year, so it's quite a long-standing client for us, which I'm really, really proud to say. And we took them basically from this kind of situation at Google, right, where they were spending 5,000, making 20,000 back, not bad, but clearly ready to scale. And now, looking at September 2024, we're spending upwards of, nearly $40,000 per month, making just shy of $80,000. Really wish that was an 8 and a 0, but what can you do? Achieving a 200% return on ad spend with triple whale attribution. Yeah, basically just want to break down the strategy for you and kind of make a video that I wish I had when I was getting started with Google Ads and getting into the world of Shopify, because it's all well and good people putting forward theories, which I do myself, but it's really useful to see strategies that have actually worked for real brands. And so that's the point of this video. So jumping into the strategy here, you can see basically the different campaigns that we're running. Now it's a pretty complex account, so I'll try and kind of simplify it as much as possible. Now the majority of the spend in this account, which makes it pretty unique, is on YouTube, right? So you can see these 4 campaigns here are all YouTube campaigns, and they're specifically demand gen campaigns as well. Now the reason you want to run YouTube ads through demand gen is because traditional YouTube campaigns, they're actually getting sunset in terms of their ability to use conversion bidding. In Q1, Google was just going to completely sunset them, and that is because they really should function more as awareness campaigns. If you're running maybe some long form stuff, it can be useful, but if you want to run YouTube for conversions, which most of us probably do, highly recommend you run it through demand gen, because you have better targeting. Okay, you have the same targeting abilities as Performance Max, where you give an audience signal, you give search themes, in-market segments, competitor URLs, all of these things, and you also have better bid strategy options. So for YouTube Shorts, you can have max conversions and TCPA, but I think that's it. They do keep changing it, but in demand gen you have max clicks, max conversions, max conversion value, and then TCPA and TROAS. So you have better value-based bidding in demand gen, which is really, really useful for obviously when you're optimizing for ROAS. And as well, you get to also specifically choose exactly where your YouTube ads show. So you can specifically say, I only want my ads to show on Shorts, which is extremely useful just in optimizing spend. So we have a couple campaigns here, and there's not a huge amount of difference to them, and I wouldn't suggest that you need to run multiple. Really, the main distinction is where we're sending the traffic. So one of these campaigns, we're sending the traffic to the homepage. One of these campaigns, we're sending traffic to a specific funnel. That is really the main difference. And then within the demand gen campaigns themselves, we separate the ad sets by creative theme. Okay, so almost by UGC creator, right? This is a pretty UGC heavy brand, so we'll have one ad set with like one specific UGC creator, another ad set with another, and that tends to work pretty well. The rule you want to follow is basically grouping your creative thematically. So, if you're selling, some jeans and then a t-shirt, you should have one ad set for your jeans, one ad set for your t-shirts. That's because the creative is also going to be different, and what we want to have is high ad relevance, right? So we want to have the closest possible match between the ad and the search term or the interest, right? Whatever the user is buying. So that's how we have those structured. I have a full breakdown of the exact demand gen strategy, which I'll get my editor to link somewhere here if you want a little bit more detail. But that's basically where the majority of spend is coming. So it's pretty exciting actually, because this is happening in a lot of accounts now, of our accounts, where YouTube and demand gen is becoming the highest spending campaign. And so that really means we're moving away from traditional search and actually kind of becoming a bit more paid social, right, within the ads manager. So it's pretty cool. Then below that we have a branded search campaign here. Okay, now this is also going to the specific welcome funnel that this brand is running, and you should try this, right? You should try sending traffic to some kind of a funnel. It could be a welcome funnel, a quiz funnel, an advertorial, VSL funnel. Like, all of these are really good options for brands. And sending top of funnel YouTube traffic there, sending brand traffic there, sending cold search traffic there, these are all good options, right? So basically any campaign that is not shopping focused, so standard shopping or PMAX, you can pretty successfully send traffic to a landing page or a funnel. And then below that we have obviously a PMAX campaign here, so pretty surprising to see PMAX not dominating the entire account. And we have it very much as a backup option, so we have it just as really a catch-all campaign advertising the entire catalog. And you can see it's doing pretty well, pretty high ROAS, pretty high spend. But without this YouTube Shorts kind of section here, we wouldn't be anywhere near the spend that we're actually at with this account. So just something to keep in mind. Yeah, pretty simple. All products, feed only, max conversion value. Basically just letting PMAX do its thing. And again, I also recently posted a video on Twitter about going broad, right, with PMAX and just not trying to affect its targeting. So no audience signal, no search themes, maybe not even any creative. just one asset group, feed only, and letting the machine do its thing. And that's exactly what we're doing here, okay? And then we're testing a couple of things. So we're testing a little kind of low, high intent standard shopping structure now, and medium as well. Now, I wouldn't be too worried about these things, and you can see they're not driving much kind of spend at all. The only thing I would really recommend running is obviously a branded shopping campaign, because we have excluded brand from PMAX, which is what you must do, because otherwise your cold and branded traffic will be in the same campaign, and then the ROAS will be inflated, the campaign will be confused, you won't be able to optimize towards new customers. It's a big mistake. So you can exclude brand by going through Google Rep, and comment down below if you want me to explain that in more detail. Happy to. But yeah, that means you must run a standard shopping campaign with just pushing on your brand keywords, because otherwise you won't show up in the search engine results page, and it's gonna lose you traffic, right? So we're running that. And then finally, obviously, we're running another branded search campaign here, and we are, basically running one in each location, right? And broadly speaking, it's the best way to segment your campaigns is by location. It's a great way to increase daily spend, and different locations shop differently, right? So Canada shops different to US, UK shops different to the US, so they do deserve their own campaigns. So that's how we've got the branded search structured. And broadly speaking, you want to be using target impression share on brand search, because really the only thing you want to be bidding for is ad rank, right? This is not a conversion campaign. You're not trying to acquire customers at any kind of efficiency. You're literally just trying to defend yourself from competitors. So that is the strategy that has allowed us in 1 year to add about 60k a month for this brand. And to be honest, they came to us even in August actually, so they were at absolute zero on Google. So we've basically just added an 80k a month traffic source to this brand with this extract strategy here. So yeah, if you're interested in kind of learning a little bit more about this and getting kind of an action plan for how we can implement something similar for your brand, you can book a one-to-one with me down below, and we'll give you a completely free step-by-step guide on how we could do something similar for you. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you in the next one.